last week I've been looking for this thing. And it was in my
sitting right there.
So it's a win for coming here already.
Yeah. How did he know my name? Vixen, hello you. You good? All right, y'all. What do you say, huh? Easy like Sunday. Whoa. Easy like Sunday morning flow, everybody. It's about that time. Thanks for taking the time. Thanks for showing up. It is my pleasure and an honor to be here with you on a Sunday morning and get our day, get our week started right. If we haven't met, I'd love to meet you after class. My name is Steve. I'm guiding us through. Keep in mind, this is a breath-based meditation, first and foremost. So I don't require you to do any specific number of postures, shapes, or require you to have a certain intensity level. That's up to you. I do require you to breathe deep. So let's get started in child's pose, and we'll get it rolling from there, huh? Child's pose is, you come to kneeling, big toes towards each other, knees wide to the edges of your mat. See if you can sink your hips back and allow your forehead to rest down. You can close your eyes. Now you can have your hands along your side body, palms face up, or extending forward. Right away. It's always up to you, everybody. So that was one requirement, that we continue to breathe no matter what while we're here. The second requirement is for you to acknowledge and thank yourself for just showing up to your mat. Right? Just showing up is a huge, huge deal in and of itself. Let's begin. We're going to exhale everything out. And then taking a real big inhale through your nose, you're trying to fill up. And then a cleansing exhale through your mouth, empty out. Again, inhale through your nose, drink up that ocean air. And exhale through your mouth, clear it all out. We got one more of those. Inhale. And exhale, empty it out. Right here, right here. Just so we're not coming in front of them. There's enough. Breathe in through your nose. Nice and deep, everybody, just like you've been doing. We're getting big, we're expanding from the inside out. Now we keep our lips sealed and we breathe out through our nose. Calming, meditative breath in and breath out. That's what we want to do. We want to inhale really deep and full, the full capacity, potential of your lungs without straining, without trying too hard. And then lips stay sealed, exhale through your nose. Balance the inhales and the exhales. Just like that, everybody. Inhale, feel that cool ocean breeze just flooding in, and just notice the subtle sensations, what you feel with each and every inhale, and then lips stay sealed, exhale through your nose. Beautiful, y'all. It's Sunday morning. We're going to breathe life, health, and well-being into every cell of our body. We're going to take, our body somewhat through the ringer, right? In the sense that we're going to hit everything. We're gonna closed hip, open hip. We're gonna hit the upper body, lower body. We're gonna strengthen, we're gonna lengthen, we're gonna open, we're gonna release. We're gonna do a lot. It matters that you're here, especially on a Sunday morning, knowing that if you win the morning, you usually continue on to win the day. And same thing with your week. You're starting the week by winning the week. All is gonna follow suit, everybody. Sunday morning, inhale. Exhale, make them deep, make them full. Keep soaking up that ocean air. Next inhale, we'll ease our way on up to tabletop, to your hands and to your knees. And then straight away, we'll exhale, curl our toes, and lift our hips high to the sky. A downward facing doggy. Good, y'all. Now, really high hips in downward facing dog. There you go. I see a lot of y'all pedaling your feet out, taking some movement in this first downward facing dog. Please feel free to do that. All right, the requirements are to breathe deep, thank yourself for being here, and one more is to honor what you're feeling so that we can make it healing. Beautiful, y'all. Spread your fingertips. Spread your fingers wide. Little bend in your knees. You can move, oh yeah. Little bend in your knees. Compress your hips higher and back further. Chin to your chest. Looking towards your knees and towards your thighs can lengthen your cervical spine a little bit more. And then shoulders wrapping around towards the front of your body. There we go, y'all. Inhale, lift your left leg high to the sky. We'll take a couple breaths. This is a long down dog for the first one on a Sunday morning, y'all. I know, but we're all good here. Let's try to straighten your leg. Flex your foot rather than point your toes. And then you want to have level hips. This is a closed hip posture, what we're starting with. So your left thigh, you're going to kind of spiral it inwards. You're not doing circles with the leg, just a little spiraling inwards to bring your left hip down. Now inhale, breathe, and lift your left leg an inch higher. Exhale, sweep your left foot through to your hands so that you're in a low lunge. Now drop your back right knee to the ground. Slide your right knee back so that you can sink your hips down and forward and really start to feel it in your right hip flexor, left hamstring. Now interlace your fingers, release your index fingers. Note an inhale. Sweep your hands up high to the sky. There you go. And now, we're not going to just go through the motions here. I want you to lean back so much that you're looking straight up to the sky. And then I want you to take your biceps back with your ears. And then inhale, I want you to straighten those arms and lift out of your waistline. You're starting to feel something, ain't you? Stay here. Press your hips and sacrum down and forward a little bit more. Fantastic. Give me 3 more deep breaths here. Deep breaths, y'all. Inhale. Exhale, hips and sacrum down and forward. What we're avoiding is having your knee right above your hip right above your kneecap, because then you're just driving all that weight into it. So instead of here, that's what I'm talking about. Take another inhale, lean back, breathe in big. Beautiful. Exhale, release. Just take both hands to the ground. Now keep your right knee where it is. Take your left leg, extend it straight back behind you. Right knee is still down. And then take your right arm and extend it straight out in front of you. Good. Now, we'll get a whole lot cooking physically, but the intention, it's left leg, right arm. We're on a roll already, right? You're looking good, but your other right arm. There we go. Look down, everybody. Firm up your belly. We're going to get a whole lot cooking physically, right? But the main intention of this practice is to cease the fluctuations of our mind, to soothe the agitated mind. So we're just focused on sensation, what the body's communicating to us, and our deep diaphragm breathing. Let's take another inhale, lift up, little bit. On your exhale, set your right hand down. Curl your right toes under. Inhale, three-legged doggy. Left leg right back to the sky. And then bend your left knee, scorpion tail your leg. Different from what we did before, right? Open hip as opposed to closed hip. Go ahead, circle it out. You want the donkey kicking? You want the flipping of your dog? You may flip your dog. Breathe, y'all. 5, 4. Yeah, last 3. 2 are right. Inhale, left leg back up high. Exhale, center, downward facing dog. And we're just going to switch it up. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Flex of the foot. Internal rotation the thigh. No. Now keep driving into your hands. I want you to breathe. So deep you're feeling your right toes, y'all. That's a deep breath. Now keep your right leg lifted. Inhale, shift forward to plank pose. Oh, no. Sweep your right foot forward. Step it all the way through low lunge. There you go. Drop your back left knee to the ground. Slide your left knee back so that you can take your sacrum and press it down diagonally towards the top edge of your mat. Good. Interlace your fingers. Release your index fingers. And then inhale. Sweep it up. Lean it back. Throat open, head back. Biceps with your ears. There we go. Till the translation of the sensation is like, ooh, this is what we're doing now. Fantastic. Now inhale, think upper body is ascending. So you're really trying to stretch your arms and lift up and away. Exhale, lower body is descending. Feel that left hip flexor, that right hamstring. Beautiful, y'all. How deep can you breathe, huh? Give me one more. Inhale, lift and stretch up and away. Very nice. Exhale, release. Take both hands to the ground. Keep your left knee where it is. Take your right leg extended straight back. Take your left arm and extend it straight forward. Our spinal strengthening, lengthening, and traction here, everybody. Now remember, we're not just going to let our belly spill out, right? Pull that up. Engage your abdominal wall, this shielding here. And then breathe deep. Breathe really deep and work it a little bit. You know, to a degree that suits you. You lift higher on the inhale. And you're really trying to stretch long. You're creating some space. Strengthening, lengthening, and traction in your spine. Take another inhale, lift up, little bit. Exhale, left hand to the ground. Left toes curl. Inhale, three-legged doggy, right leg high. Go ahead, bend that knee, scorpion tail it. Circle it out, donkey kick it. You want the flipping? You are the flipping. Breathe, y'all. 5. Woo! Keenan over here getting down with a flip dog. 4. Beautiful. Last 3. 2 are right. Inhale, right leg, center high. Exhale, release, downward facing dog. Walk your hands back towards your feet here. Yeah, you're at the back of your mat. And then bend your knees, at least a little bit, if not a lot. Option to swim your hands behind you and interlace your fingers at your lower back. Now, if you got shoulder stuff going on, maybe just take ragdoll pose. Nothing's a requirement here, right? Inhale with that bend in your knees. Think about a halfway lift. So you're coming halfway up. You're pulling back with your hands and you're rolling back with your shoulders. Now keep the clasp of your hands. Just exhale, fold down deep. Lift them off your lower back and reach them towards the ocean. There we go, y'all. Vixen, what are you doing? Hey. Excellent, y'all. 3 deep breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Pull that ocean air. You want to feel it in the bottom of your lungs. Exhale. Last one. Take an inhale here. Exhale. Release your hands to the ground. We're going to roll up to standing vertebra by vertebra. As you do come up to standing, take your hands to heart for a few moments here. We'll close our eyes, and I just want to make sure that we're all on the same page with the breathing. Now with your eyes closed, think about in your body breathing tall. Breathing tall in your body and then wide at the top. So if you're doing that, you should feel it in the lower portions of your lungs. And then of course at the end, you should feel it in the upper portions of your lungs. This is breathing in 360 degrees. This is the optimal breath for the human body. This type of breathing are just feeding your cells the vitality. From here, inhale, sweep your hands up high to the sky. There we go. Exhale, we'll fold all the way down. Push your breath out. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, look up and lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms, walk it right back to your downward facing dog. Without further ado, let's keep on that track. Inhale, little bend in your knees, press your hips back and look forward. End of your exhale, you could walk or maybe lightly hop your feet between your hands. So now your heels and toes touch together. Inhale, we're gonna find that halfway lift. Think about your hips pulling back and your head reaching out. Exhale, fold, draw your navel in, dive in deep. Inhale, rise. Lead with your chest. Float your torso, reach to the sky. Grab your left wrist with your right hand this time. And exhale, lean to your right. Press your hips to the left. Let's take an extra breath here. Now head back, straighten your arms. Inhale, lengthen a little bit. Stay here. Exhale, remember translation of the sensation. That's what we're looking for. Inhale, back through center. We'll switch it up. Exhale, leaning left, pressing hips right. Dial your right shoulder back slightly. Remember, head back, biceps with ears. Take another inhale. Exhale it out. Inhale, come back through center. Lean back, stretch up and away here. Awesome. Exhale, let's fold. Put a little bend in your knees. There you go. Push your breath out. It's a slow meditative breath. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back and lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank pose, high push-up position. On a Sunday morning, I would certainly drop to my knees here. Good chance I'd skip a few of these. Inhale, shift forward, shoulders in front of your wrists. Your shoulders have to be in front of your wrists over here. Exhale, lower halfway down. Are your shoulders in front of your wrists? Lower halfway down. Elbows go straight back. Inhales upward, facing dog. Now shoulders back. Feed your heart through. Shoulders back. And then exhale, send your hips to the sky. Dogger. Woo, Sunday morning dogger, y'all. Yeah, modify whatever you need, y'all. Skip whatever you need. Keep your breath flowing. If you're in the down dog, keep your hands pressing down into your mat in order to lift your hips up high. And your head is dropping down low. So all that oxygen-rich blood flooding straight to your brain, everybody. Clearing the slate. Take an inhale. Look forward. Bend your knees. Load up the springs that are your legs. End of your exhale, walk or that light hop. Feet between hands. Heels and toes are touching, y'all. Inhale. Give me that halfway lift with a full breath in. There you go. Exhale, fold, and empty out completely. Inhale, rise. Float your torso up. Reach it. Grab your left wrist. Exhale, lean it right. Pressing hips left. Good, y'all. Inhale, back up. Reach up and switch it up. Exhale, leaning left. Pressing hips right. Inhale, come back through center. Why not stretch back a little bit? But I want you to stretch. Awesome. Exhale, fold all the way down. Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back and lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Shift forward, lower halfway down. There you go. Drop to those knees if you need. Inhale's the upward facing dog. A sweet little heart opener, sweet little back bend. Exhale, hips to the sky. And doggy, and doggy. Woo! You know, when you sleep, you know, for several hours, which I'm assuming most of us do, this interconnective tissue, this fascia, almost like a webbing, kind of forms in between your muscles and all over your body. And if you don't get up and move around, right, this fascia will, day after day, tighten and thicken and stiffen. And before you know it, you don't remember that saying of, if you don't use it, you lose it? All of a sudden that comes into play. So we're taking our joints to their full range of motion. We're flexing, stretching every muscle. We are getting her done, y'all. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward here. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop, feet between your hands. There you go. Inhale, give me a halfway lifty, flat backy. Exhale, fold, dive, and empty out. Inhale, rise. Float it up, reach it high. You're doing great. Grab that left wrist. Exhale, lean it till your body's like, oh, nice. Inhale, back up, reach up and switch it up. Exhale, leaning left. This is lateral flexion and extension in your spine. Inhale, come back through center. Lean back, stretch, feel something, head to toe. Woo! Exhale, fold all the way down, and away we flow. Inhale, halfway lifty, flat backy. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Shift forward, lower with control. I would drop to my knees here, seriously. Upward facing dog, trying to feed your heart through and make it feel amazing. Exhale, send your hips to the sky. Doggy. Good, everybody. We're off to an amazing start. You're doing yourself a huge service. The deep breathing, if you're doing the deep breathing, initiating from your diaphragm, that in and of itself is massaging and stimulating your organs. And couple that with the postures, the shapes. Man, this is huge. You're doing amazing. I commend you for showing up. Give me one more breath here. Give me one more flow on your own. You want to add stuff, you add stuff. You want to skip stuff, be my guest. Breathe deep. Breathe deep. There you go, everybody. Do what you got to do. Right? Your body is different from anybody's on this planet, let alone in the park. So nobody's going to need exactly what you need from all this stuff. Make it your own. Personalize it. But you are certainly winning the morning. Woo! I'll make you right back in dogger, see? And in downward facing dog, if it ends up being a little bit too much for you, you could drop to your knees, right? And have your hips right above your knees this time, but then drop your forehead down. So the idea is to have your heart above your head. If you're good in down dog, you're good in down dog. From here, walk your hands back towards your feet, arrive at the back of your mat. And then, let's see here. Bend your knees to around 90 degrees. 90 degrees. Set your belly on your thighs and your knees on your chest so your back is parallel to the ground. Now interlace your fingers behind your head, and then take your elbows, lift them up, and then stay this low, but lift your heels for 5. There you go, y'all breathing. Keep your hips sinking low here. 4, push yourself a little bit. Lift your heels nice and high. Lift your elbows high. 3, man, I gotta be honest with y'all. I have no idea if this is officially a yoga posture. 2, but I gotta tell you, it looks pretty awkward. Take a nice big inhale here. Exhale, release to forward fold. Woo! Grab your big toes with your middle and index fingers. We call this Padagustasana. You can bend your knees. Inhale, see if you can look up and lengthen out. Reset your spine. And then exhale, fold. Pull with your arms. Let your elbows bow out to the sides. Let your head drop down. And make it absolute, what you're feeling, the sensation, make it absolute sweetness. From your head to your feetness. 3 more breaths here, y'all. Inhale. Inhale. Exhale it out. One more. Inhale. Oh, very nice. Exhale, release that. Walk your hands right back to your downward facing dog. And y'all know what's coming up. It's Sunday morning. Right, we're hopping back on that flow train. So all aboard. Tickets, please. Woo woo. Inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back, look forward. End of your exhale, walk or hop your feet between your hands. Remember, heels and toes all the way together here if you can. Inhale, give me that halfway lifty, flat backy. Exhale, fold, dive in, empty out completely. Now inhale, chair pose. Sink your hips, lift your chest, and reach to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Straighten your legs and dive it on in. Inhale, halfway lift. You probably noticed the breath is slow and deep. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift forward and lower halfway down. Therefore, the movements have to be right. Inhale's that upward facing dog. You know it by now. You're an expert. Exhale, hips to the sky. Dogger. Inhale, lift your left leg. Breathe that left leg high, y'all. There you go. Exhale, knee to nose. Shift forward, tiger pose. Push your breath out. Inhale, reach your left leg high to the sky. Exhale, low lunge. Sweep your left foot all the way through. You want to stack your knee directly above your ankle. And then inhale, we're going to rise. Reach our hands to the heavens. Good, y'all. Exhale, give me a back bend today, huh? Goal post your arms, squeeze your shoulder blades, and lift out of your heart. Inhale, come on back up, reach up and fill up. Exhale, take your hands to the ground, step your left foot back, shift forward and lower down, slow. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, hips to the sky, dogger. Inhale, the right leg, y'all, breather on up. Exhale, knee to nose, push your breath out. Maybe you can get forehead. Inhale, reach. Good, on the exhale, sweeper through, a low lunge, eh? Inhale, come on up. Reach to the heavens here, big, beautiful breath. Exhale, give me that back bend. Go, post your arms, broaden across your heart. Inhale, back up, reach up, fill up, big. Exhale, take it on down, step it on back, lower slow. Woo, easy like Sunday morning flow. Upward facing, shining your heart. Exhale, hips to the sky, dogger. Your blood is starting to flow, isn't it? Maybe prawn, maybe, I don't know. More so than if you would have went straight to that champagne brunch. I'm not saying that sounds like a bad idea here, but that'll be there waiting for you when you're done. It matters you're here. It matters you do this. It needs to be done. Inhale, press your hips back, look forward here. End of your exhale, walk or that light hop, feet between hands. Heels and toes are touching, y'all. Inhale, halfway lifty, flat back eat. Exhale, fold. Dive in and empty out. Inhale, chair pose. Sink your hips. Lift your chest. Aricha. Exhale, forward fold. Woo! Dive it on in. Inhale, halfway lift. It's called Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant your palms. Step to plank. Shift forward, lower. It's called a Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhales, upward facing dog. Shoulders back over there, shoulders back. Exhale, hips to the sky. Dogger. Inhale, lift your left leg. Breathe it on up now. Exhale, knee to nose. Push your breath out. Inhale, reach. Exhale, see if you can step it through, heel, ball, toe. It doesn't matter whether you can or can't. And then inhale, come on up. Surf the wave and reach to the sky. Exhale, give me that back bend. Go push your arms. Lift out of your heart. There you go. Inhale, come on back up. Reach. Exhale, take it on down. Step it on back. Yee-haw, y'all. Lower slow. We're not letting those hips sink down, though. Are we, Emily? Upward facing, feeding your heart through. Exhale, hips to the sky. Right side on your own, y'all. You are doing big things. Big things, y'all. Beautiful work, everybody. You're doing so much for yourself. I know it's simple stuff. We'll get a little bit more technical as we move on. But before that, I tell you what, in this downward facing dog, take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your nose. Once again, acknowledge and thank yourself for being one of those people that does hard things. Because there's a lot of people that'll avoid doing hard things at all costs. Right? If you were a team captain or a coach, who are you going to pick as your team? The people, the kids, the people, whoever it is that does hard things or not? Right? You're going to pick those people. Welcome to the team, y'all. Bend your knees, look forward here. You got one more whole flow on your own. Starts at the top of your mat. You got some halfway lifts. You got some chair poses. You got a lot of deep diaphragm breathing, feeding yourselves the vitality. Tucker, you come and see me. You come and see me. Woo! Man, I think I see a couple beads of sweat on some of us here now. Man, left to right, y'all, left to right. Are you chewing gum back there? Woo! Phenomenal. Take a break if you need over there. You're still breathing deep though, right? There we go. Oh, I caught you. Breathe tall, breathe wide. Woo! Where's the crew? The crew never comes anymore. Oh, okay. Inhale. Hey, the warm-up is done. It's in the rear view. I know a thought to come into your mind to say, hey, you know what, that's good enough for today. We got about 25 minutes left. This is never really easy, but it is always worth it, right? And as you know, the way you do anything is the way you do everything. So if you show up to your yoga practice and you quit halfway through, bet you that's showing up somewhere else in your life. Bet you it has been for a long time. Stay the path. It's never easy, it's always worth it. And that doesn't mean you can't take a break. Take a break, keep breathing, okay? Inhale. Exhale, all right. From here, inhale, bend your knees, look forward here. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop, feet between your hands. Heels and toes are touching, y'all. Inhale, give me a halfway lifty, flat backy. Exhale, fold, dive in, empty out completely. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Sink your hips, lift your chest, reach to the sky. Exhale, now is open arm twist to your left. There we go, open your heart towards Mission Beach. Yeah, you can stay tall. Now, squeeze your thighs, try to pull your right knee back a little bit. And we're here for 5. Stay up tall. 4, sink low. Navel in as you twist. Here for another 3. Now feel your weight start to shift into your left foot too. And on your inhale, pick up your right foot and then slowly step it all the way back. And as you do, bring your right hand to the ground for easy little low lunge twisty. Yes, everybody. Wasn't graceful by any means, but much more than I could have done myself. Much more graceful than I would have done myself. Now, you want to drop that back knee to the ground? Be my guest. But if not, let your hips sink down low. Bring your back heel so it's stacked above the ball of your foot, and then press the back of your right knee towards the sky. Now, drive back through your right heel, reach out through your head, and then remember, navel in as you twist your heart. 3 more breaths, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. Last 2, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. Fantastic. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Release to low lunge. Start to press your front left knee straight for pyramid pose. Shorten your stance. Spin your back right heel down. There you go. It's straight-ish in your front left leg. Troy, what up, buddy? Inhale, look up, pull your left knee back, or left hip back a little bit. Now keep your front leg as straight as it is. And exhale, just fold into it for a couple of breaths. And listen to that hamstring like, ooh, no, nah. That's what I'm guessing it's saying. Couple deep breaths here. How much you straighten the leg and how much you pull the left hip back, that determines the intensity level. Nice job, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Good. Exhale. Come back into a low lunge. Re-lengthen your stance. Spin your back foot flat. Inhale, warrior 2. There we go. Long, long stance here, everybody. So in the front knee, we're moving towards 90 degrees in that knee. If it doesn't quite get there, that's cool. But if you feel a lot more weight in your left leg, you want your shoulders stacked right above your hips. Now, you know the breathing, right? Inhale, breathe tall, and then wide in your body. And then exhale, sink a little bit, push a little bit. Simple posture that you can push in. 3 more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Last 2, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. Hips open this way. Inhale. Exhale, beautiful. Inhale, reach, reach, reach. Exhale's extended side angle pose. Uttita Parishvakonasana. Forearm to thighs, okay. But just make sure you're not dropping your ear on your shoulder, so pressing up and away. Now see if you can roll your right shoulder back a little bit, narrow out your body. Good, you're breathing deep, right? And then right hand towards the ocean, palm facing down. Oh, option for left hand up parallel. Just an option, didn't even say it was a good one, y'all. Breathe, 5. 4. Nice, y'all, that's 3. 2. Inhale, come back up, warrior 2. And then straighten your front left leg. Oh, and maybe shorten your stance an inch or 2. And now with straight legs, inhale, reach out towards the ocean. Look for length here, reach out, out, out. Now keep that length, and then just tick-tock your arms, rotate your torso. Left hand down, right hand high. This is a real sweet one right here, you see. Triangle pose. Front leg is straight, brother. Ish, yeah. And you can come up away from the ground. This hand doesn't need to get to the ground. In fact, for a lot of us, if the hand does get to the ground, I'll bet you your hips are sticking way back and your right shoulder's collapsing down. You want your heart to face La Jolla. 5. A little bit more balancing here. In 4. How graceful are we going to make this balancing transition? Huh, Emily? 3. 2, look down. If you got a water bottle, maybe grab that. Bend your front left knee, slide your left fingertips about a foot forward, lean into your front left leg, and take your back right leg up parallel to the ground. Same shape we were just in. We just added a wee bit of balancing, or lack thereof. All good, either way. You're still breathing. Good, drive down your left heel, squeeze at the quadricep. Your top right foot, flex at the foot. Whoa, Vixen, what you do? Spiral your right thigh away from the ground. There you go, y'all. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale, last. Take an inhale here. Now, bend your left knee. Exhale your right hand to the ground. Bring your right knee into your nose. Whoa. Set your right foot down next to your left. That's a forward fold. You're familiar. Inhale, halfway lifty, flat backy, lengthen, and recover. Exhale, fold down deep. Inhale, chair pose. Sink your hips, lift your chest, reach. Exhale's open arm twist to your right. Left knee pulls back. Thighs are squeezing. Y'all breathing deep, right? Here for another 5. Y'all. 4. Now this balance and transition into this twisted low lunge. 3. Start to feel your weight shift into your right foot. 2. Slow, smooth and steady. Inhale, left foot picks up. Exhale as you extend it back and set it down. Set your left hand down as well. There you go. And then do what you got to do to find some balance here. That might be dropping the back knee, and that's cool. But you also have the opportunity to push a little bit, to lengthen from your heel to your head, create some space within your body, and then exhale, twist. There we go. Right leg should be forward over there, right leg. There we go. I see everything. 3 more deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Last 2. Make them worth your while, y'all. I want you to get all that you can get out of this. All the strength, all the length, all the vitality, an internal calmness, soothing the agitated mind. Take an inhale. Exhale, release, low lunge. Start to press your front right knee straight. Shorten your stance, spin your back heel down. Pyramid pose, not triangle, pyramid. Same shape I know. Inhale, no pat, no pat. Inhale, look up, pull your right hip back. Exhale, fold into your right hamstring, your right leg. And breathe, and breathe. Woo! We're just about there, right? It's like any journey. It's hard to start. It's hard and messy in the middle. You doubt yourself and you doubt your commitment. But if you can stick it through and stay the path, it's beautiful in the end. Inhale. Exhale back into a low lunge. Spin your back foot flat. Inhale, warrior two. Open up. Long stance. Deep bend, front right knee. Also make sure your knee is not leaning inward. We're pointing that knee straight forward. And then see what you can get cooking. So active that every cell of your body is buzzing. As you inhale, breathe tall and wide. You stretch your arms. You pull them away from each other. And then exhale, you sink a little bit. You go on, get ahead. 3 deep breaths here. Soak them up. Inhale. Exhale. Pull them in. Move that breath out. Another inhale. Exhale right. Inhale, reach. Oh, nice. Exhale's extended side angle pose. Utthita Parikramana is the Sanskrit translation for this. Now, remember, body is narrow, everybody. You want your torso lifted off your thigh a little bit. So try to create a little space between your right rib cage and left thigh. Roll your left shoulder back a little bit. Breathe well as you reach your left hand to the ocean. There you go, Steve. And then option for right hand parallel. 5. 4, and I was talking to Steve in the back row, not myself in the third person. 3, 2, all right. Inhale, come back up, warrior 2. Straighten your front right leg. Ooh, 3 angle pose, huh? Maybe shorten your stance an inch or 2. Straight front leg. Inhale, reach. Remember, length, space, and then rotate right hand down, left hand high. Front leg is, yeah, you know. Woo, woo. Front leg is straight, brother. There you go. 5. Here we go, that graceful balancing transition. In 4-ish, graceful-ish. 3, it really doesn't matter. The fact that we try to make it graceful means we bring awareness and a certain quality of attention towards it. That's good. 2, inhale, look down, bend your front right knee. Right fingertips about a foot in front of you, the foot. If you got that water bottle, grab it. And then lean into your front right leg. Take your back left leg up parallel. Flex of the foot. External rotation the thigh. No? Steady with your visual gaze. Steady with your breathing. Last 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Take an inhale here. Now listen, please. Exhale. Bend your right knee. Left hand to the ground. Left knee into your nose. Now, inhale. Extend your left leg back and look up. A one-legged halfway lift. Exhale. Step it back to low lunge. walk your hands to the left, straighten both legs, and what do you say we finish off our standing series with a sweet one right here, a nice sweet stretch. You'll probably want to stagger yourself with your neighbor for obvious reasons. And then maybe grab a hold of your ankles, your big toes. Man, this is awesome. Awesome. Three more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Last two. Inhale. Exhale. All right. Take an inhale here. Exhale. Hands to the ground. Inhale. Halfway lift. Look up and lengthen. Exhale. Walk your hands. Low lunge. Top of your mat. Inhale. Step your right foot back to your left. That's plank pose. High push-up. And then exhale. Lower. Take her all the way down. And then bend your knees. See if you can grab your right foot or ankle with right hand, left with left. If that's not happening, just take your hands by your shoulders. Yeah. And now, if you have your feet, kick your legs up and back. Kick your legs up and back. And again, if this isn't working for our body, hands can stay by our rib cage, I should say, and then we just lift our chest up off the ground to work our back muscles. But we're here for 5, kicking your legs up and back. For 4, thighs lifting off the ground, y'all. 3, pushing little bit. 2, inhale. Ooh, nice. Exhale, release. Bring your left ear to your mat, gaze right. Bend your knees, windshield wiper your legs. Ha! Let's do that one again, y'all. Chin forward, bend your knees, right foot or ankle, right hand, left foot left. Exhale everything out. Inhale. Let's do it. Lift off, y'all. Yeah. As we get older, our body tends to stiffen and tighten up unless we do things like this. And it's just hard to imagine anything could run real smoothly as if it's all bound up, right? This is huge what you're doing for yourself. Utah, give me 2. Inhale. Exhale, one more kick and lift a little bit. Oh, great success. Exhale, release, right ear to your mat, gaze left, bend your knees, a windshield wiper. Woo! What do you say? What do you say we just flip over onto our back? And then if you have back or neck or shoulder issues, for whatever reason you don't want to do a shoulder stand series, I'd recommend you come to seated and take a simple seated forward fold. The rest of us are going to take our legs up high to the sky and then toes towards the ground and back of our head. This is called halasana, plow pose. Now, maybe just legs to the sky is good enough for you. And if that's what we're doing, if you have a block, that'd be really great underneath your sacrum there. If you need hands on your lower back or your middle back for support, you probably already figured that out. Try to straighten up. Heels towards the ocean, hips towards the street. Not just for her. Everybody else is turned around. And then legs to your middle back, straighten up. Shoulder stand. Salamba Sarvangasana. Good, y'all breathing? Whew, man. You're gonna leave here by 11 a.m. on a Sunday morning, having positively affected every cell of your body, your mindset. Man, this is huge, I'm telling you. Now, take an inhale here. Bend your knees towards your forehead, maybe your ears, maybe to the ground, the sides of your head. Yeah, nice. And then palms face down. We'll roll down vertebra by vertebra. When your hips touch, extend your legs nice and high. And we'll lower our heels nice and slow. When your heels touch, press up to your forearms and lift your hearts. And then just go ahead and drop your head back. Hey, Carly, you're gonna see it. Just flop it back. It's just a gentle counter pose. It can touch the ground or not touch the ground. Ooh, nah. Inhale, press it up. Exhale, chin to your chest, lay on your back. Bend your right knee, plant the sole of your right foot. Take your left ankle across your right knee. Plant the sole of your foot, left ankle across. Thread the needle around your right leg. Lay back, pull it all in. It's a supine pigeon or a supine figure four. And we're breathing. Still breathing. The finish line is almost there. We're not going to stop short. You can lay your head back. You can drop your head back. Oh, nice. And then from there you can release the grip on your leg, but twist your left leg over your right. Drop your left arm open, look left, and guide your knees towards your right. Easy little twisty. Good, y'all. Let's unwind. Take her back through center. Pull your knees in. And we'll just switch it up. Plant your left foot, right ankle across it. Thread the needle around your left leg. Lay back. Pull it in. And that same breathing that's been the thread guiding us through this entire practice. Still very alive here, just taking us home. Take that into your twist when you're ready. What do you do?
Yeah, you. You get that one. Oh, you doing? Over.
Cobra? Yeah, I think he's lost weight. Oh. I think we done it. Take her back through center. We're gonna pull both knees in. One last time now. Ooh, and then release and allow your legs to fall out in front. If you got that sweatshirt next to you and you feel you might need it, now's the time. But let's lay back, close our eyes, take a big inhale through your nose. A cleansing exhale through your mouth. Again, inhale. Exhale. One more, inhale. Hold full. And release. Release. And let her go. Let your eyes close. Let your breath settle. And as I mentioned earlier, the intention of this practice is to cease the fluctuations of our mind, soothing the agitated mind. Allow yourself to bask in this peace, this stillness. I'll guide us out in just a few moments here, Shavasana. Man, at the end of my practice in Shavasana, for me it feels like just coming home after a long trip or just taking a load off. Like I took a whole load off my shoulders. Cleared the slate. If you're ready to move on with your day, just breathe lightly. You could wiggle your fingertips, toes, wrists, ankles, or maybe even roll on your side. None of these are requirements. You've got also the option to make your way to seated as well. Just notice how you feel once again. Acknowledge and thank yourself for this. You did it. You showed up. I thank you for allowing me to guide you through. Thank you for honoring the donation-based system that we use here that allows us to share this practice with everybody. Seriously, thank you for your generosity in honoring that system. I appreciate you. I hope you get value out of this. The divine within me honors and bows to the divine within each and every one of you. Namaste.